Hello, hello Quad Cities. My name is Andrew Magill. I am a fiddle player and singer from Asheville, North Carolina. And I'm here because I'm going to be playing at the Cotizen House Concert. It's John Taylor's House Concert Series tonight in Cambridge, Illinois. So it's a 6:30/7. It's a soft 6:30. So feel free to come out to that. I'm going to start here with a tune called Willie and Mary. It's an Irish song that I got from a great band called Jonta, an all-girl band from the 1990s. So here's a little Irish song to start you off with. Willie and Mary. Said Mary to Willie, if you go away, I'm afraid my poor heart will break. Oh, don't be afraid, dearest Mary, he said, as he clasped his fond maid to his side. In my absence don't mourn, for when I return, I will make you, sweet Mary, my bride. 7 long years had passed, and no word at last. Mary stood by her own cottage door, when a beggar came by with a patch on his eye, bedraggled and ragged and tore. Your charity, fair maid, bestow upon me your fortune, I will tell beside. The lad that you mourn will never return to make little Mary his bride. She slipped and she started, sing all that I have, it's freely to you I will give. If you tell me true, what I now ask of you, is my Willie dead or alive? He's living, says he, though in sad poverty, and shipwrecked he has been beside. For fortunes untold and covered with gold, he'd have made his own Mary his bride. Well, if he is dead, no other I'll wed, no other I'll have by my side. For fortunes untold and pockets of gold, he'd have made his own Mary his bride. Then the patch on his eye, the old beggar let fly, and his old coat and crutches beside. And in sailor's blue clothes, with cheeks like the rose, it was Willie who stood by her side. was only your faith that I tried. To the church we'll awake at the break of the day, and I'll make you, sweet Mary, my bride. Thank you. So that's an old Irish song that miraculously has a happy ending.
Yes, I was worried. This is not an upbeat song.
It can't be that traditional a tune if both lovers end up alive by the end of the song. Usually one of them gets killed off by the end. My parents play traditional Irish music, and I don't know if I should address this to our digital viewers or our live ones. So I grew up in a house of traditional Irish music. My mom's a flute player, and my dad is a guitar and mandolin player. And it's pretty much the only music I heard until I was like age 10. I just assume all the other 10-year-olds were listening to the same thing. Imagine my shock when I got to middle school, for the obvious reasons, and then this one. So that's an old tune, Willie and Mary, and I'm going to continue with a set of Brazilian music. So a few years ago, I met a fetching Brazilian woman in Rio de Janeiro, and I moved down there and married her, and we lived there for 2 years. So when I was down there, I became obsessed with Brazilian music, and particularly a kind of music called choro, C-H-O-R-O, choro. It's an instrumental music from Rio de Janeiro from around the 1870s, and so I'm going to play 2 of those tunes for you. The first is called Migalhas de Amor, which means crumbs of love, hence the title, by Jacob de Bandolim, who was this legendary mandolin player in the 20th century. And the second tune is by a piano player from Rio, a guy who played music for silent films named Ernesto Nazareth. Okay, so Ernesto Nazareth, great piano player, and he wrote a lot of sort of classics, what are now standards of the choro genre. And this is one of them. It's called Apanhei-te Cavaquinho. And that kind of means like, I gotcha, cavaquinho, which is a little instrument they have in Brazil. Okay. much. We'll do one more, and I'll just mention it again. I'm playing tonight at 7 at the Kat Dazan House Concert Series in Cambridge, Illinois. It's John Taylor, he's the producer, so find it on Facebook. And I'm going to finish here with a tune that I learned in Ghana. So I studied abroad in Ghana in West Africa for 4 months, and I was there to study music. It's pretty much the reason I travel anywhere is usually to study music, and specifically Ghanaian songs and Ghanaian drumming. And I had this class while I was there called Traditional Songs of Ghana, and every week we would learn a different song from a different ethnic group in Ghana, usually a different language. And I thought this was the coolest thing ever. It's like exactly where I wanted to be at 7:30 a.m. on a Monday. But for all the Ghanaians, this is the most boring thing ever, because this was like learning Mary Had a Little Lamb every week. These like all their childhood folk songs that they grew up with, and like they did not want to be there at 7:30 a.m. So this is one of those songs. It's the name of it is actually the name of the rhythm, which is the Toke Pacha rhythm, and the words basically mean, "Come play with me, auntie, come play with me." This child is pretty much begging her aunt to come play with her, and the aunt just won't have it. She's busy making dinner or something. So anyway, it's the Toke Pacha rhythm, and we'll call the song Awunye Nakile, which means like, "Come, auntie." Awunye nakile mobako ne wapeko, yeah, mobako ne wape. Awunye nakile mobako ne wapeko, yeah, mobako ne wape. Mobako ne wape, 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 mobako ne wape. Nakile, nakile, mbi nakile mobo. Nakile, nakile, mbi nakile mobo. Mbi nakile mobofyo. Mbi nakile mobofyo. Mbi nakile mobofyo. Mbi nakile mobofyo. Wonye nakile mobako ne wapeko, yeah, mobako ne wape. Awunye nakile mobako ne wapeko, yeah, mobako ne wape. Bako ne wape, mobako 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 ne wape. Nakile, nakile, mbi nakile mobo. Nakile, nakile, mbi nakile mobo. Mbi nakile mobofyo. Mbi nakile mobofyo. Mbi nakile mobofyo. Mbi nakile mobofyo. Nakile, nakile, mbi nakile mobo. Nakile, nakile, mbi nakile mobo. Mbi nakile mobofyo. Mbi nakile mobofyo. Mbi nakile mobofyo.